Hello everyone, welcome here to my kitchen. Welcome to this little guy's week of eating. That's what this video is going to be about how much this little one eats. He's such a good eater, so I'm excited for you guys to see, and I hope that this will give you some ideas if you have an 8-month-old, if you're baby-led weaning. I've been doing baby-led weaning for 2 of my kids, and my first one I spoon-fed, so this is just kind of my take of like what I've learned along the way, what I've learned from 2 kids eating, 2 babies eating. These are recipes that are fairly easy. I just usually make what I'm making and give that to him. So you'll see in the video that I'll not salt his food. I won't add certain things to his food, but it will usually be the same as whatever we're eating. Alright, you may be asking me, why do I do baby-led weaning? Why do I endure the mess? Well, let me tell you. I think that there's a ton of benefits to baby-led weaning. I personally have experienced that from feeding one of my babies just purees, and then the other baby I did baby-led weaning. I see such a difference of how this guy eats. He is less picky. Baby-led weaning lets the babies feed themselves. They get a pincher grasp, eye-finger coordination. They can start eating and stop eating as they please. They don't overeat because you give them that option, like you're not trying to shove a spoon of puree into their mouths or whatever. It's really nice to have family meals together where I can sit him down, he is eating by himself, and we are also eating as well. So he is learning how to eat, how to chew, how to put the spoon in his mouth by watching us and doing it at the same exact time. Also lets him experience different textures, which is really awesome. Alright, so it is important, at 6 months when babies start eating, food is not a replacement of milk. Milk is their primary nutrition till 1 year old. This is just supplementing and letting them explore. Mama. Yes? Mama. Yes. Mama. Yes. Mama. Oh. What's very important is to remember that you shouldn't give them any choking hazards, so that includes like nuts, hard uncooked like fruits and vegetables like apples, hot dogs, popcorn. It is very important that they are sitting up well supported in their high chair.
So let's begin. For this morning's breakfast, I cut him up pieces of avocado using a textured knife that I got off of Amazon. I do this because it helps him grasp it easier because it is not as flat and slippery. Can you grab it? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. He just had half of a banana as well. He loves to eat. For lunch, we all had pasta with chicken, and he enjoyed that very well. The pasta was cooked through and very soft, and he did not choke on it. It was easy for him to grab. And for dinner, we had rice plov, which is a Russian dish, and he just had some pieces of beef. So this morning we're having avocado toast, and so I just fried him an egg and cut up some mango, and he's gonna have that for breakfast. We were running out of the house, so we needed a fast lunch. He had carrot and apple puree. He loves this stuff. We came home and I quickly put together some chili. Because chili has a lot of seasonings and spices, I just washed that through for him, and he was left with beans, vegetables, and ground beef, and he really enjoyed this as well. Today for breakfast we're making creamy wheat
wheat. It's like an oatmeal. I'm gonna serve that to little William. Yeah? And you too? This is a 2-year-old. This is a 2-year-old. Yeah, it's a 2-year-old. I'm going to make this, and then I usually add like milk or like heavy cream to it, and then sugar, some salt. I'm not gonna do that for William. I'm gonna take his off earlier and put it into his little bowl. Do you wanna eat some? You wanna eat? Okay, bye.
Little William does baby-led weaning about 95% of the time, but here we were also running out of the house and I just changed him, so I wanted it to be clean, and so I spoon-fed him. I do this if I'm out or I'm going to church. We were at Grandma's for lunch, and she has homegrown cucumbers, so she shredded that up for him and he ate it just like that. For breakfast, we usually have eggs, so he is having some scrambled eggs today. And he was still a little bit hungry, so I gave him some banana puffs. For lunch, he is having some berries, and I am going to give him half of a banana. I mush up the blueberries between my fingers so that they are not round and will not get stuck in his throat. And I rip the raspberries apart, or I'll cut them in half. These are his little banana fries. Here I am showing you how I cut watermelon. I absolutely love this tip. It's so fast and easy, and I get such satisfaction to just flip the bowl over it and have it all in the bowl. While it's still summer, this is our favorite snack. For dinner, I am making him a peanut butter banana sandwich, which he loves. I cut it up into thin slices and he can grab it with his hands. The bread is very soft.
I use the banana peel to just mash it up because why waste my dishes? And I'm going to spread it over the peanut butter. So this is going to be William's lunch.
I introduce potential allergens to my children while they're young in hopes to prevent any allergies from developing in the future, and to find out and watch if they have any reaction so that I will know. This includes peanuts, milk and baked goods, wheat, salmon, tuna, and eggs. I offer him water at every meal. He doesn't know how to grab the cup yet, but he is trying and is weighted, so I'm teaching him that too. Good morning. Today I'm starting the day by making some chicken broth for chicken noodle soup that I'm going to be making later.
Today I am going to make some pancakes. I like this kind because it has 7 grains in it, so I feel like it's healthy for my kids. Yeah? There's nothing? Okay, good job. You threw it away. High five.
This is usually how my breakfast sounds like because I have 3 very hangry little kids. I cut up the pancakes with some bananas, also in long strips, and he enjoyed them. For lunch, he's having applesauce, and I add the baby oatmeal to it to make it thicker so that he can feed himself, hopefully with a spoon. I usually take off his clothes to hopefully not have too big of a mess. And now it's time for a bath. Now it's finally time for dinner. The chicken broth is finally done, and I'm taking out the carrots, onion, and garlic for him to munch on. I'm also shredding the chicken for the soup I'm making and for little William. Here I am pouring him some chicken broth for him to sip on later. Babies at 8 months old still need 24 to 32 ounces of breast milk or formula, so I am warming some up for him right now. While that warms up, I'm putting away the leftovers for tomorrow. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Чашка.
Okay, поем?
No, the baby. This morning's breakfast is eggs and shredded cheese. Eggs are so highly nutritious and my kids love them, so I'm happy about that. For lunch, I am giving him some baby yogurt with some rice baby cereal, also to thicken it up so he can feed himself easier. I am teaching William to eat with a spoon by helping him and putting the food on the spoon and then putting it into his hand and hoping that he will get it. But he was doing really good this time. Here comes the mess. You're a little messy. You're a little messy, buddy. How was it? Is there any more? Yeah. And for dinner, William had some salmon and mashed potatoes. Excuse me. The benefits of baby-led weaning, in my opinion, is to create a non-picky eater so that they would have good eating habits for the rest of their life, that they're not overeating because they know when they're full, they know when to stop. You may ask, how do I deal with the mess? I
I deal with it. I usually clean up the mess after every single meal. I wash the tray off because I know that it's going to stick onto the plate and I don't want that. It's a lot harder to wash off after that's happened. And I usually like grab a paper towel and I clean off whatever fell on the floor right away. I don't do like a whole deep cleaning after every single meal, but I will try to get the stuff off of the floor so that it's not going to spread to the rest of the house. Well, here we are, a week later. Just joking. This is the same exact day that I shot the intro, but we're gonna shoot the outro, so thank you for coming along with us for this whole week of eating. You did so good. You did so good. You did so good. Thank you for coming along. I hope that this gave you some ideas. I hope that you enjoyed William's week of eating. I hope that this gave you some ideas and an idea of what baby-led weaning is and some ideas for meals as well. Thank you for coming along with us, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!